Hello everybody and welcome back to another step in our journey through mathematics. Today we will be looking at financial maths, specifically the Australian coin and money system. Now next lesson we'll look at notes, so this lesson we're just looking at these physical coins which we have down here. And for information for parents and teachers, this lesson is directed at Year 1 students as part of the Australian curriculum. So with this activity, what the task is to get students to link these coins over here to their spelled out names over there. Now, the best approach to this is just organizing the coins in any way whatsoever, and then doing the same with our labels. But for ease, we've just put this in a nice column over here. So we want to begin firstly with our top one, which is our 10 cents. Now, of course, we know our 10-cent piece is the one over here. Now, you can either assign it or identify it by looking at the number here, 10, which equals 10. So we know that this is a 10 number. And you can also do it by looking at the details of the coin. So we can see here that there's a bird on it, a lyrebird. So we can assign that with a 10-cent label. The next we have is 20 cents. Now, of course, 20 cents is larger than 10 cents, as 20 is larger than 10. So we want to look for a 2, which we have these two over here. However, at the end of this coin, we do not see a 0, but we do on this one, 2, 0. So we know that this must be our 20-cent coin, as it is also silver. So put that next to our 20-cent label there. Next, we have $2. Now, as this this coin over here was the only other coin to have 2 on it, we can pretty safely assume that this is going to be our $2 coin. But in case you're still unsure, beneath the 2, you can actually see, if it will focus, no it will not, that below the 2 there is the word dollars. So we know that this goes right next to its $2 label. Following that, we have 50 cents. Now, of course, as we covered last lesson, 50 cents is the largest coin. So as we can see from here, or what is left over, our largest coin is very easily this one over there. And indeed, we can confirm it by looking at the 50, meaning 50, on the top of the number, or the bottom of the number, I should say, as you can see right there. So we'll assign 50 cents over there. The final two we have are 5 cents and $1. So one which is equal to one of these guys. As we covered last lesson, the 5 cent, or all the cents, are silver, and the dollars are the special ones, which are slightly different to the cent coins. Now, as we know that we've only got 1 gold and 1 silver left, and we've got a 5 cents and a $1, we can safely assume that this coin, our only remaining silver coin, is indeed 5 cents. As you can see here, it has a number 5 on there. So that's 5 cents. And of course, with labeled right on the front $1, we know this is our $1 coin. Now, you can do this activity with introducing students just first to the concept of Australian money, and you can also expand it further. That is we've just at the moment recognized what the Australian coins are. We put the labels next to the actual coin. Now, alternatively, what you can also then do is ask the students to order the coins in ascending or descending order, therefore to see how relative in value they are to one another. So the best way to do with this is what we're going to do. We're going to assume that the students now know what these coins are called. So we're going to move this to the side, out of the way. And now where left is just our bumble of coins left over. So there are a few rules you can go about teaching this. The first is that with the silver coins, they go from smallest to largest. And with the gold coins, they go from larger to smaller. In terms of value, we're going increasing in value, of course. Now, that is one way of doing it. Another way of approaching it, this may be a little bit advanced, is understanding that $1 is 100 cents, but we'll save that for another lesson. So purely going on the size, we're going to take that approach first. So of this, we can see our smallest coin is this one here, and we can confirm that is 5 cents. So put 5 cents to the bottom there. Next up, we want to find our next smallest coin, which is going to be this one here, as we can see. However, as we already discussed, the gold coins are instead put at the very end of our values. They're worth much more. So we don't deal with these until the end. So the next one that we have must be this one here, and indeed we can see that is 10 cents. Following the 10 cents, we then have the next largest, which narrowly is our 20-cent piece, which we see right there. Put that next to it. And finally, the last silver coin, and by far the largest of all of them, is our 50 cents, so you label it there. Now we're left over with our gold coins. As we can see over here, we have them listed as such. Now the rule, remember, was that our gold coins go from largest to smallest in terms of size. And purely just looking at them very straightforward, we can see that this coin, our $1 coin, is quite a bit bigger than our $2 coin, as we can see just by that side-by-side comparison. So therefore, we assign the $1 there and the $2 there. Now you can mix this up as many times as you would like. There are many other alternative ways of demonstrating it in terms of value. You could also do it the other way around, where we just swap our values around. So we go from descending order. It all depends on what exactly you want to teach your students. Thank you very much today for looking at how you can go about teaching Year 1 students the concept of